Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching, and in this video we're gonna be doing a live test on a palette, and I haven't done one of these in a long time because I haven't got a new palette, which is crazy because you know I am a palette junkie. And today we're gonna be talking about the Makeup Revolution palette, which is this one, and it's called Mermaids vs Unicorns, and it's such a great colorful palette, and I gotta have my colors, you know that, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I already did a makeup using this palette. I didn't film it, but the moment when I got this, I just couldn't keep my eyes off of this shade, which is this one, this kind of burgundy purpley shade. It's like, oh my god, I love this kind of shades, and actually on my eyelid it looks much more like pink, but it's really beautiful. And we're not gonna be talking like really long about this palette. We're gonna be focusing on the tutorial I'm gonna be doing, but let's really quickly talk about the shades and stuff like that. So the palette contains 12 eyeshadows, which are like mermaids and unicorns themed, and the half of the palette, like the blue and green shades, are like the mermaid shades, and the purples and dark blue navies is like the unicorn side. So I'm not really sure which side I want to use today. I have like a little idea of a really dramatic look that I want to do today with this palette, but I'm not sure which shades I'm gonna use. And I don't know, we're not gonna be talking about the packaging because it's like really plain and it's not very sturdy, but the price of these eyeshadows is like really low. Even they are even cheaper than the sleek palettes, and they are really good quality as well. So that's what I can tell, and I'm gonna show you the swatches as well so you can tell how pigmented the shades are. So let's go to the swatches very quickly, and then we're gonna do a makeup tutorial. Okay, so these are the swatches. I hope the camera is focusing really well because I wanted to really quickly show you how pigmented these shades are. This is the unicorn side and this is the mermaid side. So they are all really nicely pigmented, packed with the color, and really beautifully like satin. Most of them have a satin finish. Some of them are more glittery, like this shade in here. And yeah, they are super beautiful, and now on the skin they look like much more beautiful than on the palette. So yeah, let's go to the tutorial. Okay, first we'll need some transition shades, so I'm gonna have to use something that's out of the palette because we didn't have any like transition crease shades in here, of course. So maybe I'm gonna use my chocolate bar palette from Too Faced. And I'm gonna take this shade in here, like really neutral light brown, and I'm gonna lightly apply that into my crease. I'm kind of elongating my transition shade in here. And I'm kind of trying to go a little bit under my crease. And okay, now as never, we're gonna start the eye look by using the eyeliner, and I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution liquid liner, and the tape is gonna do the job for us, so we don't have to be worried about doing a really precision line because the tape is gonna kind of cut our liner really straight. I'm not going all the way into my inner corner. Okay, now when we have our liner, I'm gonna start by applying the darkest shade onto the outer part of my eye, and I'm gonna use a little tiny bit of the black shade in here, and I'm gonna be applying that in this kind of V shape, which you will see in a second. I'm going a little tiny bit into my crease, and then also on the other part of my lid. And now I'm going to my blending brush and I'm lightly blending the edge with the brown. Okay, and now it's time for the second darkest shade. I think I'm gonna use this shade in here, this really dark purple. And I'm gonna use this brush right here. Okay, and now I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but I really can't wait to use this shade in here. And I'm gonna apply that onto the rest of my eyelid. I'm a rebel. I'm not gonna use only the unicorn side. And I think I wanna go a bit even deeper on the purple. Now I regret that I have already my foundation on because there is a lot of fall down, but I'm gonna fix it later. Okay, and now it's time to reveal the beautiful shape of our eye. Okay, now we're gonna go onto the lower lid, no, onto the lower lash line. Okay, so first I'm gonna use the BH Cosmetics waterproof gel eyeliner, eyeliner pencil in the Wish, and it's this beautiful navy shade. Okay, and now I need to blend this liner, and I'm gonna use this shade in here. Okay, and now I'm gonna take the black shade in here, and I'm gonna blend it on the other part of my lower lash line. And now I'm gonna use my pencil brush in some neutral shade, right, like this one in here from my chocolate bar palette once again. And I'm gonna lightly blend my lower lash line, just not look so harsh and make the edges more like invisible. Okay, and now we're gonna go to the lashes, of course. And I'm gonna curl them and apply some mascara, and I will be back. Okay, now I'm gonna apply some falsies, which looks like that, pretty natural ones. And they are from DENI CARTE. Okay, and now for my lips, I totally don't know what I want to use because this look is just taken like all over my entire face. So I think I'm gonna use something pretty much neutral, and I chose this kind of salmony lip liner. So I'm gonna take this liner and I'm gonna overline my lips. And if you did like this look, please give this video a thumbs up because I really appreciate that. And I'm gonna show you a bit closer how it looks like, because it's so cool. I'm in love with this look, and as you can tell, the palette is really good, a really good quality eyeshadows, really pigmented. But what I don't like is the fallout, because I have to like remove it from under my eyes. That's the only downside, I think. And the packaging is also not like super crazy, something what I love. But overall, this palette is really good, especially for the price, because it's like really cheap. As you can probably tell, the Makeup Revolution overall is really cheap. And yeah, that's all for this video. I love you guys, and see you in my next video. Bye!